The series, as I call it, was executed between 1978 and 2002, and it took 4,500 hours to do these drawings, from the builder's plans, from photographs and books and miscellaneous materials. In March 1978, I made a research trip to the British Isles and went to the National Maritime Museum, Harland and Wolff, the Strathclyde Regional Archives, and Glasgow University, and had the plans sent back to America. And on May 14th, 1978, I began the first of the series of the Arama of 1911 of the Orient Line. This is the P&O steamer China, 1896. This is the Royal Mail steamer Avon of 1907. She operated to ports in South America from England. This is the Megantic of the White Star Line. She operated between Liverpool and Quebec. And the one here is the St. Tudno, which was one of the best looking paddle steamers ever built. She was built in 1891. This is the Empress of Russia of the Canadian Pacific, which operated between Vancouver and Yokohama and Shanghai. And she carried silk eastbound, and the silk was then shipped by fast train to Manchester, Connecticut, to the Cheney Silk Mill.
So Peter, we're going to continue our tour around your room. So now give us this next wall of your illustrations.
This is the Baltic of 1904, the White Star Liner, Liverpool, New York service. This is the Orontes of 1902 of the Orient Line, which operated between England and Australia. This is the Atlantis, which was designed by me, which is my conception of the ultimate steamship of the high period. This is the Queen Mary of 1936. This is the old Coronia of the Cunard Line of 1905, which operated between Liverpool and New York and Boston.
Okay, and those two huge paintings behind you.
This is the Titanic cutaway that took me 546 hours. Above it is a cutaway of the Atlantis, which shows just about everything in the ship, because she was so wide. The first class ballroom couldn't be shown, but at least we have most of the public rooms here. This is a first class dining saloon which seats 1,000 people, and above it is the first class Grand Salon. I must say here that back in 1992, the Webb Institute of Naval Architecture spent a month checking out my plans of the Atlantis, and they found out that she was technically correct on every count, so she could have been built to my drawings. She's laid down in 1912, the same day that the Carpathia docks at New York with the survivors of the Titanic. So the Titanic is not the end of a dream in the world where the Atlantis really exists.
Peter, behind you on the wall are a couple framed, they look like newspaper articles. What are they about?
All right, this one over here appeared in the Hartford Current Living section in the spring of 1993, when 14 of my works were displayed at Ellis Island for 6 months and 800,000 people attended the show